Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Guys, San Diego Comic-Con is just around the corner, and tomorrow will begin of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives portal. Man, it's gonna be crazy. A lot of people are going to be on that pretty much all day long trying to get exclusives that they want to purchase on the exclusives portal, particularly for G.I. Joe, Star Wars, and Transformers exclusives. Is going to be absolutely nuts, everybody. But the question remains, what happens to the other exclusives that are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con? Do you have to use the portal for that? Well, I'm going to examine which exclusives are going to be available on the portal versus which exclusives are going to be available for purchase directly at the convention itself at the booth. And we're going to start off with SH Figuarts. They're going to have a couple exclusives there, including Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, everybody. They're also going to have exclusives for Naruto, as well as SH MonsterArts Godzilla. This is going to be crazy, guys. I want to take a deep dive into this and see exactly what was happening for San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And don't forget, everybody, myself, the Mad Hatter, and the rest of the Flip-Or team are going to be making our way down to San Diego Comic-Con 2024. So we have a official panel at San Diego Comic-Con. It will be amazing to see all of you guys there. I'll have full details on when the panel is, what time it is, and where it's going to be held this week, as the San Diego Comic-Con panel schedule will be released very, very soon. And you guys can count on me to tell you exactly where to go, when to go, and how you can see us at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. But without further ado, guys, let's take a deep dive and see exactly what was announced for the SH Figuarts exclusives and how you can purchase them at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, because it is actually a bit involved. Let's have a look. So it's been one crazy week in anticipation of San Diego Comic-Con 2024. And I got to tell you guys, with the upcoming pre-order on July 8th for Hasbro's exclusives, which will only be available at the con through the Comic-Con exclusives portal, a lot of people have questions about other exclusives which will be available at the event. And I wanted to start looking into this more deeply because it's going to be a whirlwind of trying to pick up any of these exclusives at all. And I wanted to see which ones were available through the portal and which ones are available to purchase at the booth themselves. And of course, one of the more popular items to pick up at San Diego Comic-Con definitely has to be from the SH Figuarts line, which of course is part of Tamashii Nations, as they display pretty much every single one of the SH Figuarts during the event and the weekend. For this one in particular, I had to go to the Instagram page to find out which one of these exclusives were actually going to be available this year for San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and I was not disappointed, as there are some amazing exclusives, as you can see right here. Oh my gosh, guys, from Dragon Ball Z to Naruto to MonsterArts with Godzilla. We got some amazing action figures which will be exclusively available at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 this year. Let's take a look at some of these first and find out exactly what is going to be available for purchase at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Thanks to the SDCC Unofficial blog, we found out a lot of information about these particular exclusives from SH Figuarts, and all the other information came directly from the Tamashii Instagram page. Definitely follow both of those to keep up to date with everything happening on San Diego Comic-Con for these particular releases. The first release is a fan favorite. Yes, guys, it is Future Trunks Super Saiyan exclusive edition from SH Figuarts. Will be joining the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 as an exclusive item. Trunks is made with a pearl paint to recreate the moment when he's firing the Gatling gun, which is also attached. This is going to be awesome, guys. There he is, everybody. There is Future Trunks, and we can even see that pearlized paint. It's kind of speckling there. The actual Gatling gun is also made in that pearlized paint. He looks amazing. I love the Super Saiyan hair. Of course, this is Future Trunks from that episode. Here he is. He's actually even got his sword. He is, of course, wearing his signature Capsule Corporation suit given to him by his mother. Here he looks like he's doing a variation on the Final Flash. This is an incredible figure, bar none, and will definitely be sought after by enthusiasts of Dragon Ball Z, for those of you in the USA, and he looks absolutely stunning. I can't wait until we add this guy into the collection. Following that up, the next exclusive figure in the Dragon Ball Z for San Diego Comic-Con exclusives is Jiren, Final Battle Exclusive Edition. Jiren is painted on a pearl color, giving him a strong, powerful aura effect. He also comes with a Kidan effect heart, so you can recreate your favorite action scenes with Jiren. There he is. Oh my gosh, he does look menacing indeed. His overall look is still very similar to the original character, but if we look down further, he does have those really incredibly shiny, almost pearlescent looking pants. I don't know if that's vac metalized at all. They didn't mention that in the description, but they are super shiny, as we can see here. And of course, he is super buffed out. I mean, God, he looks crazy. He's literally busted out of his uniform. He looks insane, and he just continues to be a menacing foe for the Dragon Ball Warriors. I love the additional head sculpts here. He has a painful look, as if he's been punched in the gut and sent flying by Goku or one of the other Z Warriors. Jiren is a force to be reckoned with. Can't wait until we add this guy to our collections. And this version can only be purchased at San Diego Comic-Con, and the details we'll be getting to very soon. One of the most anticipated releases for the Dragon Ball Z collection as an exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Yes, indeed, everybody. Oh my gosh, it is Son Goku and Son Gohan with Kintoun exclusive edition. This is amazing. The little Nimbus, of course, is one of the most legendary items associated with the Monkey King. Of course, this being loosely based off of the Spirit of the West Chinese legend. It's so much fun to have this coming full circle for the introduction and the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z. SH Figuarts Son Goku and Son Gohan, Kid and Kintoun exclusive edition is joining the San Diego Comic-Con 2024. New molds are used for Son Goku and Son Gohan and Kintoun. They come with many expressive parts which allow you to recreate the scene from the opening of the anime as well as iconic scenes from the series. There's the father and son duo. Oh my gosh, it literally is coming right off of the animated intro from Dragon Ball Z. There he is, Son Gohan, wearing the signature Dragon Ball, which was originally owned by the original Son Gohan, the grandpa of Goku, and of course Gohan's namesake. This is such an amazing sculpt. I love the facial expressions literally coming off of the intro of Dragon Ball Z. This is amazing. And of course, looking down further, there it is, Kintoun! The flying Nimbus itself, such a wonderful part of the legend. Moving further, we can see that this has the original facial sculpt with the power pole or Noibo staff, which helped him out in many situations throughout the original Dragon Ball run. He looks awesome. But of course, the real package here is the duo themselves. Goku, Son Goku, and Son Gohan. What an amazing pair these two are. Father and son always had that wonderful relationship. And of course, every time you tuned in to Dragon Ball Z, these two would be the first things you saw, riding atop of a giant green dragon. It was incredible. This is absolutely ridiculous with his signature look from the original Dragon Ball series. Just so animated and so ridiculous. I love it. And of course, during the commercial breaks, we always saw Son Gohan peeking out from Son Goku's lap. It was such a wholesome moment, and really did set up the rest of the episode. These two are definitely ones not to miss, and they can only be picked up at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Rounding out the exclusives, Naruto did not want to be left behind, and we're getting Kakashi Hatake Naruto P99 exclusive edition. From the worldwide character popularity vote, Naruto P99, we are bringing Kakashi Hatake Naruto P99 exclusive edition to San Diego Comic-Con 2024. This Kakashi was made based off of the illustration created by the mastermind of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto. He comes with 2 shuriken, so you can pose your Kakashi just like in the illustration. This is awesome. There he is. There is Kakashi himself, Kakashi Sensei himself, and look at those 2 shuriken. They look crazy. Kakashi, of course, has the single Sharingan eye, keeping it covered up so as not to use the power unnecessarily. A master of jutsu arts, Kakashi is always at the ready. Paired with his ability to use the Sharingan, he is a formidable force, no matter who stands in his way. This version of Kakashi will only be available at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. And finally, rounding out all of the exclusives will be the SH MonsterArts Godzilla. As an exclusive event item, SH MonsterArts is releasing Godzilla Godzilla 1989 exclusive edition, which is available at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. The original model, colors, and mold is produced by Yuji Sakai. This Godzilla is made with fins on his back, just like in the movie, and by using clear parts to give the glow-like effect. Joints are made so Godzilla has consistency of its shape, but still able to recreate different kinds of poses. This is awesome, everybody. There he is, just radiating Atomic Energy Godujira, SH MonsterArts. And I love the way they've done the paint here on his back. They look amazing. And just look at the overall size of this figure. He is impressive. You don't want to miss out on any of these exclusives, everybody. And now let's find out exactly how you can obtain these exclusives while you're at San Diego Comic-Con, because it's not an easy thing to do, to be perfectly honest with you. Heading over to Tamashii Web, I'll have links in the description where you can actually read up on this for yourself on how to purchase these exclusives at San Diego Comic-Con. The first method, of course, is with a reservation ticket. Now, these can only be obtained at San Diego Comic-Con, and here's how that's done. You need a date and time slot. Reservation ticket image will look something similar to this. To get a reservation ticket, you need to get it from the Marriott Marquis, San Diego Marina Terrace Dragon Ball Activation Center. This will require an active San Diego Comic-Con badge, which is required to receive a reservation ticket. The San Diego Marquis is a wonderful hotel which is located on the marina just behind the San Diego Convention Center. Receive a reservation ticket which has a designated time slot. Ticket distribution for each day will begin at 4 p.m. on 7/24, that's Wednesday, and subsequently every other day starting at 8 a.m. July 25th to the final day on July 28th. To redeem this ticket, you need to go to the Tamashii Nations booth number 3329, along with the exclusives printed on your ticket, and these will be used for purchase during the time slot. Remember, you need an active San Diego Comic-Con badge, which is required to purchase the exclusives with the reservation ticket. Some important things to note. Once again, the active San Diego Comic-Con badge is required to redeem these tickets. Keep in mind, there might be a line when redeeming tickets, as most of the tickets have a 1-hour window in order to redeem them. Each item is limited to 3 per customer on preview night, which is Wednesday, July 24th, and then it actually goes down to 2 pieces per customer on regular convention days, July 25th through Sunday, July 28th. There are limited amounts of reservation tickets per day. I know this as it's run out on me several times trying to get these during the event. Items are only available at the designated time and day, but this is important. If you have multiple tickets with different time slots, they can be submitted together. So basically, if you happen to get multiple time slots, you can actually purchase with those tickets if you get there and decide to purchase multiple items together. Tickets cannot be resold, of course. Unclaimed reservation tickets will become invalid after 9 p.m. July 24th. They will become invalid at 5 p.m. from Thursday, July 25th through Saturday, July 27th. And finally, unclaimed reservation tickets will become invalid after 1 p.m. on Sunday, July 28th. There is a list of ticketed time slots on the link in the description below, so you know exactly when these will be available. It's a pretty simple method, but again, everything is very, very limited, and time slots are also very sought after, so you have to be there early to try and pick up a time slot for yourself, everybody. The tickets are at the Dragon Ball Activation Center. Just head over to the hotel. Remember, it's behind the San Diego Convention Center. You can't miss it. It's a giant hotel on the marina, and you really cannot miss the display activation for Dragon Ball Z. Last time I was there, it looked like a full-size, real-life Capsule Corporation in front of the hotel itself, and they had this wonderful setup where you would do a scavenger hunt to pick up an exclusive Dragon Ball Z prize. This was back in 2019, and it was a lot of fun. There is a convenient map that you can see here. The San Diego Convention Center, of course, where the San Diego Comic-Con is being held. The Tamashii Nations booth 3329 is located inside, but the actual Dragon Ball activation is by the Marriott Hotel on the other side of the convention center, right by the San Diego Bay on the marina. And again, you can see it right here. This is where you can pick up the actual reservation tickets. After you have the ticket and have your time slot reserved, you can head back inside, head over to Tamashii Nations booth 3329 and redeem your ticket and purchase your exclusives at the event. Now, some of you might be wondering, what happens if you don't have a reservation time? Well, guess what? There is an option to buy without a reservation ticket, but this is a crazy time as people are going to be lining up as soon as this option is available, and you can bet a lot of people are going to be left out in the cold. But if you are going to try your luck, you need to go to the Tamashii Nations booth 3329, where the exclusives can be purchased without a ticket during a specific time. Once again, you will need a San Diego Comic-Con 2024 badge, which is required to make a purchase. There will be a line, not maybe a line, there will be a line when redeeming tickets. Each item is limited to 2 pieces per customer. Purchasing items without a ticket is not available on preview night. These will start Thursday, July 25th. The store will open beginning at 5 p.m. and will continue on until 7 p.m. closing time for the exhibition floor. The same goes for Friday, July 26th, Saturday, July 27th, and on Sunday, July 28th. The store will open for non-ticketed attendees from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. when the show floor finally closes. This will all happen at Time Machine Nation's booth number 3329 at the San Diego Convention Center. You do need a valid 2024 badge in order to make the purchases. Check San Diego Comic-Con official website for event updates if anything should change. But what happens if these are all sold out during the event? You still do have a chance, as according to TimeMachineWeb.com, exclusives will also be available on Premium Bandai for pre-orders and Time Machine Nation Store, New York, at a later date, with limited quantities available. So guys, there still are multiple chances in order to get any of these wonderful exclusives, but if you are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, you do have to follow the directions as outlined here in this video, as they are your best chance to be able to get them while you're visiting San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Once again, I'll have the link to the webpage on how to purchase on timemachineweb.com in the description below. Be sure to follow these instructions, guys, as you don't want to be left out in the cold if you really want to pick up one of these wonderful exclusives from SH Figuarts, SH MonsterArts, and of course, Time Machine Nations themselves. Holy crap, guys. Going to San Diego Comic-Con has really changed. Not really, actually. As I've been told, the portal thing has been around for quite some time. When I was going to San Diego Comic-Con a number of years ago, it was pretty much Hasbro would, let you do something, line up and get them yourself. Sometimes they had QR codes, like, for instance, what they did with Dr. Mindbender or with Serpentor. But it looks like they've gone back to the tried and true method of using the portal to actually solve their problems for the lineup situation. It's my understanding that other exclusives are going to be different and handled in their own way, but Hasbro has decided to do this, and luckily for a lot of the fans who are into SH Figuarts, there are multiple options for you to be able to pick up your exclusives at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. I'll have links in the description below how you can actually pick up these exclusives, the time slots, and of course, if you don't want to bother with that, the times where you can go and try your luck at lining up for it. But I gotta tell you guys, the lineups are long and they are difficult to stand in. People have reported standing in line for up to 2 hours if you don't have an appointment. So yeah, guys, get ready for a long wait if you do not get your hands on an appointment time. But the road to San Diego Comic-Con 2024 continues, everybody. It's only a few weeks away. And as I said earlier, we do have a panel for the Flip or team at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Myself, the Mad Hatter, and the rest of the team, including Renders FX, hopefully Gilly writes comics, and we even have special appearances by Toy Habits. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys, and we hope to see you guys there. I will have full details on the panel, when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen. I do believe it's going to be sometime either Thursday or Friday. So, guys, mark your calendars down. That will all be reported very, very soon once the schedule is posted up on San Diego Comic-Con's website. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members whose names are scrolling up on the screen right now help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, exclusives, Naruto exclusives, and of course, MonsterArts exclusives are going to be available at San Diego Comic-Con, and you got to get in line in order to get these into your collection very, very soon. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.